Hello and welcome back to a kooky corner of YouTube. It's a little bit snuffly around this end. Yes, I've caught another head cold. I need to stop going out. This is the problem. I'm mixing with people and I'm just getting everybody's germs, sadly. But I am still okay. I'm just just a drippy mess at the moment. Oh, one day I will be free of a cold. Anyway, I popped on this morning to show you what I've been doing, and basically what I have been doing is I have been messing around with these beautiful Dye-Na-Flow paints. These are Dye-Na-Flow by Jacquard. I think these are 20 ml bottles. They came in an exciter pack and I was very excited, can I tell you? So it worked. Just to try them out, and obviously they do bigger bottles in all the different colours and things, but I just wanted to see how they worked for me. Now, the wonderful Create and Craft with Christine, or Christine from Create and Craft with Christine, did some beautiful video on dyeing with Inktense blocks, I think it was at the time, and I was very inspired to have a go to see if I could try with these Dye-Na-Flow. So, to that end, I've wound myself up some hanks of Anchor cotton, and I'll just show you which cotton I use so that if you wanted to have a go and replicate it yourself, then you'll know what I used. So this is the thread I used. It is Anchor pearl cotton in just plain old white, and I got 10 balls of it. It's the 12 weight, I think. No, it's the 8 weight. I don't know. Let me check on that. Okay, so I think it's 8. Let me show you the width of it so you can see. It's kind of... It's a nice thread for sewing with. It's like a lot of the threads that I use, actually. And it's kind of a really nice, not too thick, not too thin, perfect for what I want to use. So I've got 10 of these in a box. You can see I've been trying with 2 of them. And what I did with these is exactly the same as Christine. So if you pop over to Christine's video, I will link it in my description. She shows you how to wind these into hanks. That was very handy. Thank you, Christine. I had no idea how to wind into hanks. So please do pop over to Christine and she'll show you how to wind these into hanks. Like the little, the little, oh my gosh, brain gone dead. Let me just show you. Like kind of that size there. So one of these you can get 6 hanks from, which I think is a good way to start trying out all the different colours and things. So 6 hanks is a good starter, and that's what I did. So the colours that I've got here, just going through them, are sun yellow, golden yellow, bright orange, scarlet, magenta, violet, turquoise, periwinkle, come on, last one, and chartreuse. So I've got those 9 to work with, and that's a really good starter set actually. They do 30 colours, I do believe, including a black and white. And I'm going to be looking at some of the other colours, maybe getting the bigger jars. Now that I know that I like this, I think I will be doing that. Anyway, I'm doing 2 experiments. So the first one I did, I'll show you the video of what I did, but basically I got my hanks in a little pot, in a little tray, and I sprayed them with water because I didn't want them to be too wet, but I wanted to see how it worked with just like a little spray. So I used my little Derwent water spray and just sprayed them so that they were kind of not too wet and not too dry. And that was the first experiment I did, so I'll show you the video of me doing that. So once I had dyed my threads, I first of all tried to dry them with a heat gun, which was not working too well. Um, it's just kind of, it would work. If I had persisted with it and figured out a way to do it, it would have worked probably, because these do have to be heat set. So in my wisdom, I thought, okay, or maybe not wisdom, I thought maybe I could try a microwave drying and setting. So what I did was I popped them in the microwave for 2 minutes on the full heat, and I think it worked. I kind of do think it worked. took them out, wound them onto these lolly sticks here, and these are the threads that I got from that first set. Now I did notice, I don't know if I show you up close, sometimes it wasn't quite hitting through to the thread, and I think that was because it wasn't soaked through enough, but I quite like the effect of that anyway. It's only just a little bit here and there, but I think I've got a really good vibrant set of threads from that first experiment, which was using the spray bottle and dry thread. And I really like this one, and the actual thread is lovely. It's perfect, so I'm going to be using that for sure in my pieces. But because I wanted to see if I could get without the little white flecks in my piece, I thought, okay, so we'll do something different. I will soak them in water. So I put them in a shallow tray and just put some water just to cover, and then kind of pressed it out between kitchen rolls to try and dry it off a bit. And then the next part of this video is me having a go with the dyes on the soaked threads that have been soaked in water and kind of dried off a little bit. So they were not damp, they were not wet, sopping wet, they were not damp, they were kind of like clothes you'd taken out of a washing machine, I would imagine, something like that. And so here's a video of me doing that with all the different colours. Okay, so here are the results of my experimentations. So the number ones were the first one where I just literally sprayed, sorry, just adjusting the camera, sprayed the hanks of cotton with water. And the second one is where I literally soaked them in water and then applied the dye. On both occasions, they had a blast in the microwave. So these ones I let to dry a little bit on their own. But the second lot, because I'm an impatient person, I wanted to see how it turned out. Sorry, my camera's doing a weird. I wanted to see how they turned out. I just whacked them straight in the microwave. These, because they have more moisture in them, I did for 3 minutes and these for 2 minutes. I did 2 minutes and then an extra minute on these ones, and these ones were just straight off 2 minutes. To be honest, I think both did really well. When you put these, oh, sorry about the real weird shadow on my work here. I had a blind issue where the blind has been, well, basically it just fell on my desk. Hopefully the sun's going to go behind a cloud in a minute, but hopefully you can still see. Yeah, what I suggest is, like you've seen on the videos, really patting down when you put the dye on, obviously with your gloves on, patting it down in the areas, remembering to change fingers if you've got different colours on there. Really kind of massaging the dye into the fibre does help a lot. But yeah, I'm just super impressed with it. And as I say, Dye-Na-Flow, it's not a dye as such. It is an acrylic, but it's very, very, very fluid. It's not like a fluid acrylic. It's more fluid than that. So it acts like a dye and does penetrate into the fibres, which I'm super happy about. So I'm going to get some more, some different colours of Dye-Na-Flow now that I'm happy with how this works. I'm also going to try it on fabric as well because I want to make my own backgrounds. So yeah, I've got a lot to try out. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Sorry about the weird shadows. Again, my blind escapade has not helped. But hopefully you can see the colours are just so very vibrant and beautiful. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this. I will be back here soon, very shortly, with something else. Hopefully by this time I will have got rid of this stupid head cold and it will have gone. And I seem to be saying that a lot in my videos lately, but it just seems to have been one after the other. As I say, hopefully spring's coming now and it won't be so bad. Life is good. So yeah, I'll be back here soon. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to show me your thumbs, and do a like of the video. If you really like the content that I'm putting out here, don't forget to subscribe. It means so much, it really does. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but it does mean a lot to the channel if you subscribe and do a like of the videos, because it puts them forward to people who might not have seen them before. And also just send me comments. Have you tried Dye-Na-Flow? So in the comments section, send me some messages, because it's really interesting to know if anybody else has tried Dye-Na-Flow. What techniques did you use? Have you tried to dye thread with it? Have you used it on fabric? Did you do the crazy thing of putting it in a microwave like I did? I just went on a wing and a prayer with that one, because the Dye-Na-Flow itself, it does say to set with an iron. Well, I thought that's going to all well and good for fabric, but I don't really want to be ironing yards of thread. So I just went on a little whim and tried it, and it appears to have worked. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you. Send me some comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be back here very soon with something else. Bye for now.